C.O.P.S. Episode 1. A spectacular new blimp is arriving to Empire City, and this reporter is covering it. Hi, I'm Whitney Morgan, reporting live for Exposition News. So basically, there's a blimp, and all the rich and famous people in the city are gonna go on it tonight, so it would be a perfect opportunity for like a big crime to take place. Meanwhile, the evil big boss strokes his weasel as he goes over his plan to rob the blimp. It looks like we're all set for tonight, but Edmond, what are you wearing?
What do you mean? What's wrong with my clothes?
You literally look like a f***ing criminal. You're wearing a prison uniform, and are you wearing handcuffs? How are we supposed to blend in and get away with doing these awesome crimes when you're dressed like a little kid's drawing of a criminal? Seriously. Over at the tuxedo shop, Hardtop has just picked up his outfit for the blimp party and is returning to his vehicle, which is like some kind of death chariot. And he says, my stomach feels weird. I knew that meatball sub was a mistake. Hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt me. Then he notices the bad guys stealing some jackets. So naturally, Hardtop pulls his gun out and he goes after them. But they run up a fire escape. As he painstakingly climbs the stairs, he says, why do I keep eating at Subway? I regret it every time. It's not even good. It's the only restaurant where they just like shamelessly scoop some gross meat into a little like cardboard thing and then microwave it right in front of you. It's kind of a bummer. The bad guys escape by surfing across an eavesdrop. Hardtop attempts to traverse the eavesdrop, but unfortunately he succumbs to his bodily functions and aggressively craps himself as the criminals laugh with unsympathetic juvenile mockery. Oh god, it's my junior prom all over again. Over at the police station, the leader, Baldwin P. Vest, asks, has anyone seen Hardtop? It's almost time to go to that blimp thing, or whatever. I saw him at lunch. He was absolutely wolfing down a foot-long meatball marinara in his office, sir. Dude, don't watch people when they're eating their lunch. It's f***ing weird. Later, Hardtop and Baldwin are taking the elevator up to the blimp when Hardtop's stomach begins aggressively grumbling again. So, how long have you had diarrhea, Hardtop? Who, me? What makes you think I have diarrhea? I'd recognize the smell of Subway-induced diarrhea anywhere. I just wanted to let you know that it's okay to have diarrhea, Hardtop, but it's unprofessional to smell like shit. I'm sorry, sir. Later on the blimp, the bad guys are impersonating the caterers and eyeing up all the prospects. And this person is just flipping through cash in their wallet. Like, what a douche. He's at a party and just flipping through his fat wads? Rich loser. And Whitney Morgan, the news reporter, is here with her robotic crew. Later, Whitney walks into one of the criminals and he aggressively grabs her, and then the police dudes approach and he makes a break for it. But they end up stopping him by crushing him with a giant cake. Then the rest of the bad guys burst in, and unfortunately, the cops are out of cakes, so they have to surrender, and they're thrown into a meat locker. Do blimps normally have meat lockers? I don't know. I don't actually work here. I'm a criminal. But luckily, Baldwin is absolutely shredded and easily breaks free, and then he calls for backup. Then he uses a small explosive he brought for some reason to escape. The bad guys rob everyone and begin cutting the ropes anchoring the blimp. Listen, Hardtop, we have to stop the bad guys before this blimp breaks free. I need you to pull yourself together and help me stop them. There's something I need to tell you, sir. When they asked me what kind of sauce I wanted on my sub, I said all of them. I was kind of joking, but then they just started doing it, and I was like, well, actually, maybe this will be good. So I went with it. Dear God, Hardtop, they have 15 sauces. I know, it was sopping wet. God help us. Baldwin tries to defeat Edmond, but gets thrown off the edge. Luckily, he swings on a rope and grabs the ledge and pulls himself up. But it takes all of his energy, so he collapses. Then the backup arrives, but they need Hardtop to jump from the blimp onto a platform to help them board. I can't. If I jump, it's gonna be a big mess. Baldwin told us about your situation. It's okay if you crap your pants while jumping in front of us, boy. We won't judge you. Really? You mean it? Well, I mean, we'll obviously lose a little respect for you. I mean, it'll be hard not to look at you without thinking about that, you know. You don't see that every day. Man jumping through the air. Okay, I'll do it. Hardtop musters the courage to leap to the platform as his bowels evacuate while he soars majestically through the air. Hey, couldn't you have just used your, grappling hook handcuff thing? Oh yeah. Then the cops destroy everything as they apprehend the criminals, but Berserko gets away with the loot. Then the cops discover that the bad guys left the loot and accidentally stole a bag of sandwiches instead. Case closed. In the actual episode, Hardtop doesn't have diarrhea. He's afraid of heights.
This detail was changed for juvenile comedic effect. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.